Sleep. It's something we all need, yet for many of us, especially as we get older, it becomes increasingly elusive. We toss and turn, watch the hands of the clock crawl by, and sometimes wake feeling more tired than when we went to bed. As the years pass, restful nights can seem like a distant memory, replaced by restless evenings and groggy mornings. But what if a simple change in your bedtime routine could help turn that around? What if, instead of chasing sleep through countless remedies, you could find relief in something as humble as a banana? Let's explore this together. For 1 week, I decided to challenge myself to eat a banana every night before bed. I wanted to see, firsthand, whether this simple fruit could truly make a difference in my sleep quality. Before I share my experience, let's talk about why sleep is so essential, especially as we age, and how something as everyday as a banana might hold the key to better rest. Sleep is not just a period of inactivity. It's an active, vital process. During the night, our bodies repair cells, consolidate memories, and regulate hormones. For seniors in particular, sleep is the body's time to recover and recharge. Yet, the reality is that as we age, our sleep patterns change. We may spend less time in deep sleep, wake up more frequently, or find it hard to fall asleep in the first place. The consequences of poor sleep are far-reaching. Fatigue is the most obvious, but it doesn't end there. Poor sleep can sap energy, affecting mobility and coordination, and increasing the risk of falls. It can weaken the immune system, making us more vulnerable to infections. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation can even increase the risk of serious health conditions like diabetes, heart disease, and depression. Mental health, too, is closely linked to sleep. Insufficient rest can lead to mood swings, anxiety, and feelings of hopelessness. For many seniors, these challenges are compounded by changes in lifestyle, medications, or underlying health conditions. Insomnia, restless legs, or simply waking too early. It's not just a part of getting older, but a real struggle with real consequences. Witnessing this struggle in loved ones or experiencing it ourselves is not only frustrating, it's heartbreaking. That's why the search for solutions is so important. While there are many strategies to improve sleep, from relaxation techniques to medication, sometimes the answer lies in something as fundamental as what we eat. Recent research has shown a light on the connection between diet and sleep. Certain foods, it turns out, can play a powerful role in helping us wind down, relax, and drift off into a peaceful slumber. One such food, rich in nutrients crucial for sleep, is the banana. Bananas are packed with potassium and magnesium, two minerals that help relax muscles and regulate nerve signals. They also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that the body uses to produce serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps us feel calm and promotes the onset of sleep. Serotonin, in turn, is converted into melatonin, the hormone that governs our sleep-wake cycles. But bananas offer even more. They're high in fiber, which aids digestion, and they're naturally low in calories. Unlike sugary snacks or heavy meals, a banana won't cause blood sugar spikes or disrupt your sleep. Instead, it provides a gentle, sustained release of energy, just enough to keep you comfortable as you wind down for the night. Multiple studies have demonstrated the benefits of bananas for sleep. In one study, older adults with insomnia who ate a banana before bed reported falling asleep faster and enjoying better sleep quality. Another study found that bananas helped regulate sleep patterns and reduce the severity of insomnia symptoms in people struggling with sleep disorders. Inspired by these findings, I decided to put bananas to the test. For 7 nights, I made it a point to eat a banana about 30 minutes before getting into bed. The idea was simple: to see if this easy addition to my routine would make a noticeable difference. The first night, I peeled my banana, savoring its familiar sweetness. It was a small act, but I was curious. Could this really help me sleep better? That night, as I settled into bed, I focused on relaxing, letting go of the day's worries. I noticed that my muscles felt a little less tense than usual, and I drifted off with surprising ease. By the third night, a pattern began to emerge. My usual restlessness before bed seemed to lessen. I found myself feeling sleepier as bedtime approached, almost as if my body was anticipating the routine. Instead of lying awake, my mind racing, I slipped into sleep more quickly. I also found that I was waking up less frequently during the night. On the 5th night, I paid close attention to how I felt when I woke up. The difference was subtle, but real. I felt more refreshed, less groggy. The morning sluggishness that often lingered was noticeably reduced. I had more energy to start my day, and my mood felt lighter. By the end of the week, I was convinced. Eating a banana before bed had become a comforting ritual, one that signaled to my body and mind that it was time to slow down and rest. It wasn't just about the nutrients, but about creating a calm, consistent routine, one that my body learned to recognize and respond to. Of course, everyone's experience is unique. Sleep is influenced by many factors: stress, environment, health, and more. But the science behind bananas is compelling, and the ease of this solution makes it accessible to almost everyone. There's something reassuring about knowing that a food as simple as a banana, something you can find in any grocery store, might hold the key to a better night's sleep. If you're considering this approach, here's how to get started. Choose a ripe, medium-sized banana and eat it about 30 minutes before you plan to go to bed. Avoid pairing it with heavy or sugary foods. Let the banana be the star of your nighttime routine. As you eat, take a moment to slow down, savor the taste, and let your mind shift from the busyness of the day toward rest and relaxation. You might also consider other small changes to support your sleep. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends. Limit screen time in the hour before bed and avoid caffeine or alcohol late in the day. Gentle stretching or a few minutes of meditation can also help calm the mind and relax the body. But if you're looking for a place to start with a banana. It's an easy, natural, and delicious way to support your body's natural rhythms. And if you don't like bananas, don't worry. Other foods rich in magnesium, potassium, or tryptophan can also be helpful. Cherries, for example, are a natural source of melatonin. Almonds and walnuts are rich in magnesium. Warm milk, a time-honored remedy, contains tryptophan as well. As we age, taking care of our sleep becomes ever more important. Good sleep is the foundation of good health, supporting our bodies, minds, and spirits. It helps us stay active, engaged, and resilient in the face of life's challenges. And sometimes, the simplest solutions are the best. If you've struggled with sleep, you're not alone. Millions of people, young and old, face the same nightly battle. But there is hope. By paying attention to what you eat, by nurturing healthy routines, and by treating your body with kindness, you can rediscover the joy of a restful night. I encourage you to give the banana challenge a try. For 1 week, make a banana part of your bedtime routine and see how your body responds. Keep a journal of your experience. Note how quickly you fall asleep, how often you wake during the night, and how you feel in the morning. You might be surprised by the difference such a simple change can make. And if you have stories of your own about how diet has affected your sleep, or about tips and tricks you've discovered along the way, I'd love to hear from you. Sharing our experiences helps build a community of support and encouragement, and your insights could help someone else find relief. In the end, improving sleep is about more than just feeling rested. It's about reclaiming your vitality, your mood, and your zest for life. It's about giving your body the chance to heal and your mind the opportunity to dream. Whether you're a senior seeking better health, or simply someone longing for deeper rest, know that you are not alone, and that even small changes can make a big difference. So tonight, as you prepare for bed, consider reaching for a banana. Let its gentle sweetness remind you that nourishment and rest go hand in hand. As you drift off to sleep, trust that your body is working hard to rejuvenate itself, and that you are taking steps, one night and one banana at a time, toward a healthier, happier you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May your nights be peaceful, your mornings bright, and your days filled with energy and joy. And remember, sometimes the path to better sleep is as simple as the food you choose to eat before you turn out the lights. Sweet dreams, and here's to your health and happiness, tonight and always.